Today in the garden, I've got the Aldi three-piece cutting set, but is it as good as the expensive gear? Let's find out. Now, I grabbed these from my local Aldi this morning, and I think I paid about $16.99 for them, which is quite cheap for a set of three. You get loppers, shears, and pruners. So naturally, I'm a little bit skeptical. But the cool thing about this is because I'm not being paid by anyone to do this, I can get my Felcos here and tell you if it's any good compared to these. Does anyone else find it funny that you have to use scissors to open scissors? Now, we're going to start off with the secateurs. Now, you can probably just see here that the opening on the Aldi is a little bit smaller than the one on the Felcos. And that usually tells me that these ones can handle a little bit more width. But for general pruning, it shouldn't be that difficult. Here's the Felcos. They cut quite nicely. If we try it with the Aldi one, again, yeah, cuts absolutely fine. Can't complain. Next up is the garden shears, and they do feel a little clunky, but I'm feeling fairly confident these will work. And I'll use these as kind of shape bushes and hedges if I'm not using my hedge trimmer, and it seems to be okay. It's cutting quite nicely. It's holding a nice flat shape. It's doing all right. So for cheap old shears, seems to be doing the job. My final test is on the loppers, and I've got myself to the north garden to take care of this very troublesome Leylander, and I've got this really thick stem right here that we're going to try. It's about just over an inch, and it says it can take that, and all I'm going to do is place that on there and, yeah, cut like that with no effort whatsoever. It does feel a little stiff on the handle, but as you can see, it does the job. One thing I can conclude from my test is that these do work on the loads they say they can, so I can't really fault them for that, and three of those for $16.99 is not bad. The only thing I will warn you is longevity. Whilst these do work now, remember the build quality is, well, it's a little bit cheap, and so after a few years it might struggle a bit, but things like my Felcos, which have been well made, will stay sharp for up to 10 years. So what I would say to you is if you want to get your own gardening tools as a beginner, go for these, but if you're more professional or hardcore gardener, go for the more expensive ones. Easy as that. Take care.